For millions of years, the world around me belongs to creatures unlike anything I have ever known. Towering forests stretch endlessly across the landscape, their trunks rising like living pillars beneath a warm, humid sky. There are no birds singing overhead, no mammals rustling through the undergrowth, and no flowering plants adding color to the forest floor. Instead, this is a world ruled by ferns, giant club mosses, towering horsetails, and immense swamp forests that cover vast regions of the earth. The air itself feels different. Each breath is richer than anything I have ever experienced. Oxygen levels are far higher than those of my own time, creating conditions that allow arthropods to reach astonishing sizes. I have traveled back more than 300 million years to the late Carboniferous period. It is an age of coal forests, an age of endless wetlands, and an age when insects become giants. The forest is strangely quiet, despite being full of life. There are no bird calls because birds have not yet evolved. No monkeys chatter in distant branches. No deer move cautiously through the vegetation. Every familiar sound of a modern forest is missing. Instead, I hear the gentle rustle of giant fronds, the distant trickle of dark water, and the constant chorus of unfamiliar insect wings echoing through the humid air. Life has conquered the land, but vertebrates are still newcomers compared to the countless invertebrates that dominate these forests. The ground beneath my feet is soft with decaying plant material. Layer upon layer of fallen leaves, bark, and ancient stems slowly accumulate in the oxygen-rich swamps. Very little fully decomposes. Instead, enormous quantities of organic matter are buried beneath sediments, eventually transforming into the coal that will one day fuel human civilization. Without these forests, much of the Industrial Revolution could never have happened. Ahead of me, movement catches my eye. Perched motionless upon a fallen trunk is one of the largest insects ever to take flight. Its wings stretch nearly 70 centimeters across. This is Meganura. Although it resembles a modern dragonfly, it belongs to an entirely extinct group of giant flying predators. Its enormous compound eyes dominate its head. Powerful jaws sit beneath them, perfectly designed for capturing other insects in mid-air. Every feature speaks of speed, precision, and deadly efficiency. Its wings remain perfectly still as I study the intricate network of veins supporting the delicate membranes. Even at rest, it radiates quiet power. When it eventually takes to the air, almost nothing else in these forests can escape it. Above me, another giant moves among the dense vegetation. At first glance, it resembles an enormous centipede. But this remarkable animal is something very different. This is Arthropods, the largest land invertebrate ever known. Some individuals grow well over 2 meters long. Despite its intimidating size, current evidence suggests it is probably a peaceful herbivore or detritivore, feeding on fallen plant material covering the forest floor. Its long, segmented body is protected by overlapping armored plates. Dozens of legs support its tremendous weight as it slowly crosses the damp ground. Every movement is deliberate. Every segment reflects millions of years of evolutionary refinement. Nearby, countless smaller arthropods remain busy among the vegetation. Early cockroaches scurry beneath fallen bark. Primitive insects climb towering stems. Huge spiders wait silently among tangled roots. Scorpions patrol the damp forest floor. Millipedes feed upon decaying plants. Together, they form one of the richest terrestrial ecosystems the planet has yet produced. Amphibians also thrive here. Some resemble oversized salamanders. Others possess broad, flattened heads, perfectly adapted for lurking within shallow pools and swamp channels. Many are among the largest land vertebrates of their time. Yet even these early tetrapods share their world with invertebrates that rival or exceed them in size. The Carboniferous atmosphere has played a crucial role in creating these giants. Modern insects breathe through tiny openings called spiracles, delivering oxygen directly into their bodies through branching tubes. This system limits how large most insects can become today. But in this ancient world, oxygen concentrations may exceed 30%. The richer atmosphere allows oxygen to diffuse far more efficiently through their respiratory systems. Larger bodies become possible. Gigantic wings become practical. Entire evolutionary pathways briefly open that will never exist again. Not every scientist agrees that oxygen alone explains these enormous sizes. Reduced competition from flying vertebrates may also have played an important role. With no birds and no bats filling the skies, giant predatory insects face relatively little aerial competition. Several factors likely combine to produce this remarkable ecosystem. Evolution rarely depends upon a single cause. As I continue deeper into the swamp forest, towering trunks disappear into dense canopies of giant-like copsids. Sunlight filters through layers of ancient vegetation, creating shifting patterns across dark pools below. Spores drift silently through the humid air. Every surface feels alive. This is one of Earth's great biological experiments. An ecosystem unlike anything that exists today. Yet its dominance will not last forever. The climate will gradually change. The vast wetlands will fragment. Oxygen levels will decline. New reptiles, better adapted to drier environments, will begin expanding across the continents. The great cold forests will slowly disappear. Many of the giant arthropods will vanish with them. By the time the first dinosaurs eventually appear, many millions of years later, these extraordinary giants will already belong to deep history. Only their distant descendants will survive into the modern world. Dragonflies still patrol our lakes. Millipedes still crawl through leaf litter. Cockroaches still thrive across every continent except Antarctica. Their gigantic ancestors are gone, but their legacy remains all around us. I stop for one final look across the endless Carboniferous swamp. Immense forests fade into the humid distance. Giant insects rest among towering plants beneath a sky unlike any I have ever known. For a brief chapter in Earth's history, the land belonged not to reptiles, mammals, or birds, but to the greatest arthropods that ever lived.